Oh, champ. It looks like Wack 100 is seemingly threatening Drake after it has been revealed that Wack 100 allegedly has incriminating evidence of Drake doing a murder for hire, all right, recorded by Top Off. I want y'all to hit the like button. I want y'all to share the video. We're going to get into this, but first, we do have to hit the theme music. Salute to the chat. Let's get it. Let's go. All champ.
60 and diamonds or more. Chick me and shiny couture. You niggas ain't getting money. You lie to me, lie to the law. Bugatti B, aka, and a lovely N. Russian K, dollar sign S's and a couple tens. Fuck your girl and fuck her friends. Players over here don't know what's up with them. Mojo got them breaking out the cuffs again. Fuck the average life. To shoot for that is bad advice. I prefer paradise. What you get now, I had it twice. Play with me, get paralyzed. And I be with a parasail and parallel. Anything standing, I got a parrot smell. Legendary paragraph so high I need a parachute. They mock me like a parrot, 80 carats while I laugh at you. One of the only rappers who just happens to not have to do what they done did. Later kid, your reputation black and blue. And I'm practically new. Closet like half of the zoo. Marvin, no mask and no crew. Starving and back in the stew. Foreign kick back on the tool. My charm get me ass by the two. Backstrokes, laps in the pool. Got her coming back to screw. She on my nuts if I nail her. I have a fucking sucking, tucking a hammer. And my Camaro sunken drunk as a sailor. Show up in nothing familiar. You keep it really feel ya. You pistol packing for that mirror. That's someone to kill you. Holla to feel ya. You'll be shaking like Shakira. Death is near ya. You better clear your mind and steer your car like there's no time. Quarter milli Lambo shine. Stunting like I'm practicing. Bolo Willie and a Don. Hustle like an African. Call a clap a marathon. And I done fuck my mattress in. Runway model ass and thong. Palm behind passing them. Louis shoes and Louis shades. South Jamaica super day. Gucci wing, Gucci watch. Gucci bottoms, Gucci tops. Favorite color Gucci box. Good from here to Gucci block. It's sulfur in the coochie. Pick the poochie. Get your Coogee pop. Nature ninja koozie stops. Wish my haters Uzi shots. Woozy head and oozing pots. Empty as the jewelry box. Hater by the boxes. Snake suede leather ostrich. You chrome in a two-tone. What better way to watch us? Middle finger the coppers on the corner with my partners. Remy Martin, Henny, vodka, handgun, semi-chopper. Heavy drama, heavy guapa. We'll tie down every doctor. Deadly wounds in heavy opera. In this new room on the roster. Shut out the niggas getting that money, man. You ain't getting no money, you ain't gonna relate. You know what?
Goddamn button! Push a goddamn button! Push a goddamn button!
It's the man. Welcome to Showface News. Call me what you want, just don't call me woke. And you're not rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. You already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. All chan. There seems to be some mayhem going on now. Y'all heard about that flash drive that Wack 100 supposedly has Drake with incriminating evidence of doing an alleged murder for hire. All chan. Is that true? We're going to talk about it. First, we're going to get to the no jumper stuff first, all right? Adam22 says that Drake called him about that flash drive, all right? I want y'all to hit the like, share the video, all right? Get these likes up. Run up the likes. Only on the man's platform, gang. Only on the man's platform. We're going to get into a salute to the chat, man. Let's take a look at this madness. Let me fix my screen first. This is too small. This is too small. We got to fix this, champ. This is better. All right, let's get to it.
My boy Mellow Yellow is trying to question the gangsterism of Wack 100.
As long as you're going to put it out there, I'll decode it. I was tapped in with, had a nice conversation with the man himself, Drake. And he brought up a conversational point that was raised on this podcast that realistically didn't really get a resolution or didn't really, we didn't get answers. The thing he was bringing up was the fact that at one point, Wack was holding a USB and basically saying that he had career-ending info about Drake. And so Drake did his due diligence, found out what it supposedly was, he doesn't seem worried at all about it.
Yeah.
But the accusation was that basically Wack had evidence of Drake ordering in a hat.
Trying to get
Okay. A hat is, he ordered in a hit, not a hat, a hit, a H-I-T. He using a code word, all right? Trying to protect Drake, right? Drake doesn't seem to be worried. He thinks Wack 100 is a real Piru, all champ. He thinks Wack is really Piru out here. He won't tell champ. He's not the facts. All champ. All right. We got Carlos Rosado with $5 in town taxes. All champ FBI 100 ain't effing with US Jersey. To be honest, I don't feel bad for Wheelchair Jimmy. In the good book, it says you reap what you sow. It won't end well. All champ salutes you for paying them town taxes, keeping the IRS off of your back. Look here, gang. I'm gonna say this. You heard me say in the past a few times that, hey, the reason for that pop-out show is allegedly because Drake tried to get some Mexicans to get TDE and Kendrick up off of the planet. Allegedly, champ. That's what I've heard, right? The pop-out show was a direct result of Drake allegedly trying to boom Dot and his affiliates. Okay. Now, from what I've been told too, the USB is not fake. AD ex No Jumper host, now Figmunity World host, says that there's some truth to that USB drive. So listen, man. Run up these likes, smash the like, share the video. We're gonna keep it going. All chance.
a hat or two of them.
He was on the Lids online store trying to get a hat.
Yeah.
And Drake's question for me was just basically like, what was the plan there? What does a street dude do? Even if Wack did have that,
His exact words was, what was he gonna turn it over? Because what else can you do as a street dude with that type of evidence on me? Where is that gonna end my career? Anywhere but.
I think it's a fair question
with
to ask.
The people. Like, what were you gonna do with that? What was your next step with that evidence, my boy? Because
my boy.
I'll tell you the next step, champ. Oh, you want to know the next step? The next step is called extortion. You ever heard the term extortion, champ? Well, allegedly, McElroy, aka Wack or De Niro, whatever name he goes by these days, he's known for doing some type of extortion, so to speak. I mean, he did it with Kanye for the Games album, right? You finessed your way. You kind of low-key threatened to drop another Kim K tape with Ray J to get a certain Kanye beat on the Game's last album. You done did a couple of extortionary things from what I've heard, right? But champ, in order for you to have a flash drive with such information, it would seem as though you would use it for extortionary practices, champ. That would be the only reason that I see fit. I'm just going to make it make sense for everybody else, right? Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the May is reaching. I don't know. They said I was reaching. Am I? I don't know. I want y'all to hit up them likes, so smash on the like, share the video. We're going to get back to this video, though, gang. This is getting crazy. Run up these likes, all right? All champ.
My boy.
My boy. If you know, you know.
My boy. Channel.
He's officially a owner. Officially a turned up non-affiliate.
100%.
Best YouTube channel.
Don't try to understand what we're saying right
Best
now.
YouTube channel ever.
Yeah, you have to watch last week's episode if you want to understand. But okay, Wack, Drake, No Jump. Find the clip. Shit. I guess we talk about Drake so much.
Is there a specific?
Yeah, right here. Wack claims he has career-ending info about Drake on this hard drive 2 months ago.
That he got from Reggie.
But what I would guess, okay, just to play devil's advocate, is he ordering a hat of somebody that the community reveres or holds to a high?
He wasn't ordering that.
No, of course. I'm saying allegedly.
No,
I'm saying like what is Wack implying? What is Wack trying to imply?
So Wack didn't imply what it was. Drake informed me of what
he thought it was.
It was. I don't know if it was AI. I do know that when Wack was talking about it, R&B was sitting right there, and she was nodding her head and agreeing like she had heard the thing that he was convinced that he had heard.
So check this out, right?
Catch it though.
Catch it go.
So if he got this, or Drake, and Drake told you that he's willing in the near future because he respects your craft and you give a lot of people a shot. He gave them flowers. I'm not gonna leave that out. It was a plethora of flowers that he gave to Adam.
Feedback sandwich.
But the door has not closed on the Drake. No.
I want to say this. For those of y'all who don't understand, even the softest person could be dangerous. I say this time and time again. The only reason that a soft person could be dangerous is out of desperation. Don't ever sleep on a nigga that's not about that. Because that is some of the most desperate people you may come encounter with. Understand? I know it sounds crazy, but just because this guy is an acrylic haver, all right, because he has, Hello Kitty birthday cakes and, 5-year-old counterparts and things like that, don't mean that he's incapable of trying to do some dangerous acts. The softest person can be the most dangerous. That's what I'm going to say. So I know it sounds crazy, but this is the same guy who said he was going to put a bomb in someone's trunk in the Fighting Irish Freestyle Champ. Did you forget? We backtrack. We heard what we heard, gang. All right? Don't forget that Fighting Irish Freestyle. Nigga said he got a pipe bomb in somebody's goddamn trunk. All right? Pay attention. Put up these lights, gang. It's the mayor, all champ. Let's get back to it.
No jumper interview.
No.
Anything is possible.
If you don't get an answer, he's not doing it. I said we
so
fire
saying
Wack
I gotta
for the
go
energy.
full detective mode.
He said, and he wants an answer. Like that's all he wants is an answer. What was you gonna do with that?
He was asking a question. It seemed like it was an inquiry.
He said, like, can you please give me? He pled for the answer. So I hold you to that.
Would you also say, based on the conversation you heard, that it seems like Drake is in a perfectly fine state of mind? I think I'm capable of judging when somebody is depressed, upset, pissed off, hating life, etc.
Cool.
Every single ounce of what I was getting from him, was he's fine.
Yeah.
I think after seeing that video Lotto made of twerking to one of the new songs of that him and Party dropped, he's in.
Every ounce you was getting from him, what kind of ounces was you getting, champ? Paul champ. Hey, can't no nigga give me an ounce of anything, all right? Every ounce you was getting from who? Oh, champ, what's going on here, gang? Listen, man, let's stick to the topic. Let's not get freaky with it, gang. You about to break the freak meter. You about to make the freak meter explode. Pause again. Every ounce he gave you. Pause, nigga. Ounce of what? Nasty word, man. Let's keep it going. My fault, gang. My fault.
I feel
all right position.
And they found his flip flop. He probably was looking for that.
I have never seen such blatant promotion for an online gambling service in my entire life, and everybody in the game posted that shit. When the first thing you see in that clip, the stake login right there, and everybody's still like, "Oh my god, this guy ran down on Drake with the drone." It's like, you're really falling for this? Now, granted, everything Drake does is news, including blatant sponsored promo.
Yeah,
but still, motherfuckers are very shameless.
Okay, but
he did look mad.
That was a sponsored promo, but the slipper was real, and they found it in the water. Where did the slipper fly to when he threw it? He threw it off the balcony.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that was part of this play. Somebody finding the slipper.
That's dope, though.
Or I would do that if I had thought of that, like, I'm gonna get the exact same slipper and I'm gonna film a video saying that I found it.
That's what I thought, but it looked like a little aged. It looked like faded from being in the water for a couple weeks.
Maybe he was really putting his feet on land.
What a great hustle that would be too, like being like, "Yo, I got the Drake slipper."
Hey, Drake, get note to stake and tell them that stop sending them sharks to the table while I'm winning. I know that they're sending people in.
Right.
There's no way you're flopping. My boy Mellow Yellow is trying to.
Okay, gang, that was the end of that. Now, gang, we got some other stuff, by the way, that transpired. Now, that was the we found out that Adam 22 supposedly talked to Drake and all that. You know what I'm saying? Talked to Drake. Drake says he was very much interested in that hard drive that Wack 100 says he has of Drake doing incriminating things. Now, what else happened is, well, Akademiks talked to Wack 100 too. And he said some crazy things. I ain't gonna lie. All right. He said some crazy things. All right. Akademiks spoke to Wack 100 and he said some wild things in regards to this. I want y'all to hit the like button. And I want y'all to share the video. We'll get into it in just a second. Let me figure anyway. I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good. All right, cool. Let me fix my camera. We're going to get into it. Smash the like button, too. Let's run up these likes. Smash the like, share the video. Let's get to it. All champ. Let's take it from the top.
What he want me to do? Get out the way.
Wait, hold on,
Wack. They don't give a fuck.
So I think people are looking at this because we've heard this.
Bro, I'm not entertained because of crackhead. If Drake said that about me, fuck him and his mama.
No. Hold on.
Oh no, because I clicked it off. Hey, look, bro. Look, dude ain't nobody to me but a motherfucking entertainer. Blood is touchable too, Piru. So if he said that, because you know all I'm saying.
Hey, by the way, hold on.
Oh, champ. Wait a minute. Oh, champ. Did you just threaten Drake? All I heard was F Drake, F Sandra Graham, and you said he's touchable. Sounds like a threat to me, champ. Oh, champ, this is criminal. Are you threatening Aubrey? Oh, you're threatening Aubs, champ? We got me for $2 in town taxes who says, here to pay my town taxes to the man. Salute you for paying them town taxes, keeping the iris off your back. It looks like Wack is making some open threats. And he's F Sandra Graham. He's saying, he said F Sister Soldier. Sandra Graham, all right? The top Jamaican Don Dada herself. You know, Graham is like 0.2% Jamaican, right? Yeah. She got some Rasta in her blood, gang. Like 0.2% Rasta. Are you coming at Sister Soldier? Rude gal Sandra, nigga? Oh, champ. Not rude gal Sandra. Oh, run up these likes, gang. We got to run up to smash the like. Run up these likes. Oh, champ. Let's get back to it.
I want to
all I said was he need to get away from that dude.
I want to put it in the air. I want to put it in the air. You know me, I talked to Drake a lot of times, and your name has came up. And the only time he was just like, he said the cease and desist. He's like, nah, Wack ain't got that. But he ain't never say Wack's a bitch. He ain't never say Wack, whatever.
Cease and desist?
Remember, it was that Drake had sent some cease and desist to somebody. I forgot.
Who?
You had said it, like he had said a cease and desist, and I remember.
No, I said that's what somebody said. He ain't never served me with none of that.
Oh yeah,
y'all got to get y'all facts right, bro. I know y'all niggas is running draw content, and it seems like Wack name is fucking. I don't know what it is.
Wack, you
gave me a.
No. You had said no. Hold on. So we had figured out what it was. Your news team was reporting something. You commented on it. The way they clipped it made it seem like you were breaking news. That was asked to Drake. What I'm trying to say is I don't need you and Drake beefing. Drake,
hey bro,
Drake needs you.
Blood is life. Blood
no. Hold on, Wack, chill.
Bro, you know,
Wack, chill.
Boy, I don't give a nigga.
Wack,
I don't give a fuck about no rapper.
I know, but
yeah, he better don't listen. One thing about Wack,
Drake has never told me fuck you. He's always like,
do something or say something, I'ma stand on it. But don't come over here with some remix shit that you ain't heard.
Oh, champ. Did you hear, champ? We got a large fry complexion colored Negro versus a Hawaiian roll complexion colored Negro. All champ. Complexion versus fry complexion. Who will win the battle, champ? The golden crust or the large fry? Who will remain standing in the end, champ? I don't know. Who will remain standing? Which colored potato is best? This is a colorism at its finest. A colors war, champ. A color of potatoes, champ. Potato bread versus potato fries, all right? All champ. All champ. Beige colored food, all right? Beige on beige crime. Khaki colored Negroes. Part 2. Khaki colored Negroes. Part 2, all champ. Run up these likes. Run up these likes.
Come out my mouth.
Wack, but that's what I'm trying to say. So what we heard this
Yeah,
week
I don't,
baby.
bro, I don't got to fraternize. Hey, look, bro, I don't got to fraternize and plead with dude. If that's what dude's saying, fuck him and his mama. Paul Rowe, and I stand on that. If that's what he's saying, because at the end of the day, don't put nothing on me. I know.
Are we talking about Brick Baby?
I know what the fuck I said.
Brick Baby. Are you talking about Brick Baby? He said he.
I don't give a fuck about what a dope fiend nigga who nobody knows is saying because he's using my name for clout. Now, if Drake is reducing himself to them type of people, then I guess Kendrick has fucked him up.
No. Drake.
Ordinarily, Drake don't reduce himself to them type of people.
Hey.
Until a nigga produced me saying, I got something on Drake, I don't want to hear about it. And you would have that clip, and you know it. You know what I said.
Oh, man. We looking at the attack of the taxi cab colored Negroes. We have these New York City taxi colored Negroes going forth, and who is going to win is the alleged pixelated Piru going to put hands, feet, knees, toes, and elbows on poor Orb, all right, and his opponent soldier, Sandra Bad Gal Graham. What's next, champ? What's going on, all right? Who will come out on top? Pause, we can't say that. Pause at who will come out on top. Both these niggas are known for being bottoms. By the way, one of you niggas like acrylics in your buns, and the other nigga just likes wearing acrylics. Crazy. Attack of the New York City taxi cab colored Negroes. Run up these likes, all champ. Run up these likes, all champ. All champ.
Hey, listen.
I said he need to get away from dude. Dude have him in some shit.
Okay. And again, I've talked to Drake about things that name this case.
Yeah, Drake ain't nobody to me like that.
Hold on. But wait.
But you know, bro, he ain't nobody like that.
But Drake now.
Bro, dude is an artist. Then I can start playing.
Yeah, but I think Brick Baby sending you off. Brick Baby sending you because
he can't set me up. Only that bitch ass nigga could swallow the wrong thing and then hear it come out my mouth. Don't pin it on me. Any nigga do a nigga like that is a bitch.
Swallow the wrong things. What they swallowing? Hey, yo. Hey. Swallow the wrong things and it come out of your mouth. What's going on here? What do you mean by that? Oh, champ, this is freaksman shit. Cab on cab crime. Freaksmanships. Oh, run up these likes. Hey, first and foremost, somebody's glazing. Let me get you out of here too. Hey, and wipe your mouth before you get in the gym too. Before you get to the gym, wipe your mouth. You hear me? You better not go in there with those babies on your tongue and your mustache, champ. You got a baby goatee. That's right, champ. You got a Casper goatee, champ. Wipe your mouth. Got Casper on your stash. You got a Casper mustache. Your mustache, all right. Your goatee is haunted by the way. But you didn't wipe your mouth, champ. Let me help you out. Let me wipe your mouth. Let me help you out. Champ. All right. Get you together. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, clean your mouth before you enter the gym, champ. Thanks. Run up these likes, by the way. Smash that like. Share the video. We're gonna run up these likes. Oh, champ.
Ass nigga. Straight up.
Wack, think
about you know how many times niggas can call me, come on, accent this about me. I tell them send it to me. They never can.
Okay, Wack. But here's this though. That's what I'm saying. Brick don't talk to Drake. I've talked to Drake a lot of times. I said your name is came up about whatever. I never hear him say some shit that I was saying fuck Wack or nothing like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, don't play all that talking about he said something about, bro, don't play with me because I don't need dude for nothing. I don't care, right? If he want me as an enemy, cool. I can start. There's been a lot of instances where shit then came my way, homie.
No.
A lot of straight stunt models, nigga, don't play with me, nigga.
Hold on, this is not.
Don't fucking play with me, bro. I start a fire around this motherfucker.
Wack. Listen,
hey, well,
Wack, as my brother, bro. As my brother.
Okay, well, I'm telling you,
as my brother. I know.
Okay, well,
He said he gonna start a fire. You hear that, champ? He gonna put some matches together. You hear that, champ? He gonna put some candles. He gonna make candles, champ. He gonna start a fire, right? Put two pieces of cardboard together until it burns, champ. You hear that? You should be very afraid. That man can start a fire. Be afraid, champ. He might throw some wires in a bathtub and start a fire. Salute to Aram Chase with $2 in town tax expense. Hits and man units, champ. LOL. Yeah, man units. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Wack might need a man unit. I ain't gonna lie. But salute to you for paying your town taxes. Look here, gang. This is crazy, man. This is insane. All champ is Wack going to apply pressure to OVO, champ. It looks like Chubbs has a new op. Chubbs, you have a new op. I didn't know if you knew that. Hey, Chubbs, you have a new op now, right? You got to worry about this guy, right? It's New York City taxi cab bot. All right, it's two taxi cab colored Negroes looking for smoke. All right, two crazy taxi colored Negroes looking for wreck. Run up these likes, gang. Smash the like, share the videos to Mayor. All champ.
He said so. He said because if he said that, it's wrong.
I don't believe that. I don't believe he said that. I don't know. I know you, but I don't believe he said that.
I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro.
I think what happened was this. I think he probably hit up Adam to say, "Yo, why y'all making it?" He probably heard because he heard in the clip. He probably said, "Damn, does Wack have some crazy shit on me or something?" And I think
I never said I had anything on Drake. Are you okay?
No. I know you didn't say that, but I'm trying to tell you what probably happened because he spoke to Adam about this. He never spoke to me about this. He never hit me up and be like, "Yo, what do you think Wack?" He's never talked to me about that. If he did, I would have called you and be like, "Yo, Wack, what you got going on, man? Yo, I talked to him. You know, he's my man. You my man's. Like, yo, he's not trying to get caught up." But he never talked to me about it. He talked to Adam about this. So that's
well, I don't give a fuck who, man. Adam don't speak for me, bro. I speak for me. Wack speak for Wack.
Yeah, but I don't think he dissing you. That's what I'm trying to say. I think
no, but I'm just Rick won't accusing me of that because if he is, there's 2-3 situations I've been stopping. I can get out the way. Dead homies.
Nah.
Out of strength that I have respect for the nigga. So if he accusing me of something I ain't said, just tell me. And then I get out the way.
No. I think Brick is just being gossip.
This what you know, bro. And you the same way. It ain't a motherfucker in this entertainment business. We can't fight. And you know it.
That's true. That's a fact.
You know it. So we ain't them other little dudes, bro.
Wack, let me say this.
On some real shit.
Wack,
so all I said was, this dude is reckless. And dude need to get away from dude before he have his name in some shit. How do you turn that into Wack said he got something on Drake?
I think based on the conversation, and I heard it on No Jumper, right? So based on that conversation, I think.
Okay, what did I say on No Jumper? What did I say?
No, not you. I think the way how Brick Baby and Adam.
All right, we have to come to a conclusion here. Clearly, this is honey mustard style violence, right? This is honey mustard versus garlic sauce, right? Same color, different flavor. Pause. Now we don't know those flavors, all right? Now one of them is Canadian bacon, right? Canadian maple bacon, and the other I don't know, man. Pixel Piru flavored, I guess. All right. We got garlic sauce versus what? Honey mustard, Jim. Honey mustard. 2 dipping sauces from 2 different types of foods. All right. This is what's going on here, gang. I want y'all to run up these likes. Smash the like button. Share the video, man. The dressing on dressing violence. All right. Honey all right, versus Italian dressing. Okay. Smash the like. Share the video. Let's continue.
They were describing it like, yo, Drake is
They
concerned.
can't describe shit because they don't know shit. They ain't seen shit.
No, they described what Drake told, because Drake talked to Adam and supposed Rick was around. It was like,
And I don't give a fuck. Listen, I'm going to say it like this. I know what I said. I know what I didn't say. If dude on that page let me know, I'll fight back. I ain't tripping.
nah.
Again,
I don't speak for,
trust me.
I
I'm
don't speak
play
for Drake.
dirty
But
ball.
I don't speak for
I'm
Drake.
gonna play dirty ball. Shout out to the Straight Stuff magazine models. That's a fact.
I don't speak for Drake, but I don't think Drake.
Yeah, nigga, don't come playing with me, bro. I ain't got no motherfucking submission or no motherfucking leniency, nigga, or no motherfucking rapper, no motherfucking R&B, or none of that type of shit, my nigga. Them niggas is men, nigga. Them niggas is men with opportunity, my nigga. Them niggas ain't no motherfucking God. And even God couldn't stop his son from getting nailed to the cross. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I ain't a fan of none of that shit. I'm just in the business of
Nigga, God didn't get nailed to the cross, champ. That was Jesus who did it. Wrong nigga. Oh, champ. Wrong nigga. Nigga, God couldn't stop himself to get nailed to the cross. That's because he didn't get nailed, nigga. He just watched it happen. His son got nailed. Pause. His son got nailed to the cross. Pause. What are you talking about, champ? God got it. No, he didn't. He just watched it happen, nigga. Oh, champ. You got the wrong story, nigga. Wrong story. What is he talking about? Nigga, what? Oh, champ. Nasty work. It was the son, champ. It wasn't God. God didn't get nailed to anything. By the way, let's continue.
straight up. I don't care about none of that.
Listen, I think it's important. I think it's absolutely important that Wack, you one of them people.
I'm not finna be being questioned. Listen, you ever stand on what the fuck I say?
I know you double down. I've never seen you not double down.
So if I didn't say it, I didn't say it. I know what I said.
I think maybe the conversation was they thought that you were saying to somebody that you were like you had.
No, you can't think nothing I'm saying because I said.
No, I agree, but I think that's what Adam was saying that convo was, which I'm like, I don't think you're trying to, like, it was almost insinuating like you're trying to put Drake in jail, which is like, yo, that's crazy. Like which I would.
See, this is what whoever said that damn weird on the bitch ass nigga. Okay, if a man is saying, hey, you need to get away from this dude before we have you in the court to keep bro.
It's not like trying to keep him out of there, right?
So what the fuck are we talking about, bro?
No, I agree with you on that.
What are you talking about?
I wonder why that randomly came out now, because all that shit with top 5 is like old.
Bro, you gotta remember, I hate to say it, I said this the other day. My name is everywhere. These niggas can't. I feel like I'm Nike. Everywhere I look is what relevant.
This nigga just compared himself to Nike is insane delusion. Nigga, cut it out. Listen here, man. If Wack 100 is Nike, then guess what the mayor is, gang? If this nigga is Nike, the mayor is Balenciaga, nigga. Respectfully. Not that the mayor can't be Balenciaga one day, but goddamn it, nigga, you ain't Nike, nigga. Who told you this, champ? If this was the case, everybody would know who you are. They don't. Everybody doesn't know you. This is an insane level of delusion. Listen, man. Comparing yourself to the brand Nike is absolutely nuts. I'm just gonna put that out there. Yourself to Nike's crazy. What are you thinking, gang? Oh, we got glazes. Listen, man. Listen, I already told y'all before y'all enter the gym, make sure you wipe your mouth. I want you to wipe those ghost babies off your mouth, champ. You have a ghost baby goatee around your mouth, champ. All right, wipe that off, champ. Do the man, just wipe it off, champ. Use a baby wipe if you have. You have to use a baby wipe and do it. All right. Y'all so upset at the mayor for reporting news. Y'all mad? Oh, champ. Maybe you should have did it. Oh, that's right. You wouldn't have got no views. Oh, champ. You wouldn't have got views if you reported it because you're not good at doing that. That's why you're here, champ. You're here to glaze, champ. You are a glaze viewer, champ. You are waiting for Frank, all right? You're in line waiting for Frank. You're begging the guy in front of you to let you get a turn, right? It's your turn to get on your knees. You mad at the person in front of you on their knees for so long, all right? You looking at your watch like this, champ. Like, come on, champ, save some for me. It's my turn to glaze, champ. Come on, save some glaze for me. Oh, champ, that's you. Yeah, that's you, gang. Oh, champ, that's you. Waiting for that baby mother. Oh, champ. Run up these likes, gang. Let's keep it going.
This is right now. Is to bring my name up about this. When all I spoke about this shit months ago, like, yo, dude is wild, he reckless. You don't be screaming, dude, about doing this shit. Fuck away from dude for dude have him in the cross. That sounds like a warning, right? Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Check your surroundings.
Yeah, I guess nobody would know if like, so I guess Brick said it and Adam, like, hold on. Let me
Question for me was just basically
I've
like,
never seen Brick Baby a day in my life.
Wait, it's so I'll play you what they said, because honestly, again, I don't think Drake has never, and I brought your name up. Drake ain't never be like, man, fuck that nigga, man. Like, he ain't never said nothing like that.
Yeah, bro, don't all that playing with me, bro. Look, I don't give a fuck. Drake, the Lake, Ricky Lake. Bro, it ain't no man out there who get dressed like me, who walk and talk and breathe their air. Bro.
Dressed like you? Ricky Lake? Nigga, what Ricky Lake got to do with this, nigga? Ricky Lake is irrelevant. Why are we taking shots at Ricky Lake? First of all. And who the hell said they want to dress like you, champ? You dress like a detective, champ. That's like an undercover cop, champ. Right? Champ, you dress like an undercover cop. All right? You dress like an undercover cop. Very, very generic, right? You dress like NBA Street Volume 2 created players, nigga. You ever played NBA Street Volume 2 and you got a custom character? The first thing you got on, you just got on regular socks, shoes, nigga, and a generic shirt. Like, that's you, champ. Nobody wants to dress like you, respectfully. That's not a goal that anyone has in this world, champ. You dress like an undercover cop. Just want to let you know, champ. All right, you dress like you're about to make an arrest, even when you're not. By the way, smash up on the like. Let's get how many likes we got? We need about 400 likes. What we doing, gang? 400 likes. How many likes do we really have? I gotta check one more time. Check. The likes is too small, gang. We gotta run them likes up. We gotta get at least. We need 400, please and thank you. Can we get the 400 likes? We need to make that happen immediately, gang. It's free to do. Take 1 second, gang. It take a drop of a second. Smash up on the.
Oh, it's what it is. And I'm one of them dudes, bro, that know what I know. Straight up. So if a nigga want to play, we can play. Just let me know we playing. But don't accuse me of something I ain't do. That make me go play.
I'll play with these niggas said. This is what they said the conversation was about.
Like, what was the plan there? What does a street dude do? Even if Wack did have that,
his exact words was, what was he gonna turn it over? Because what else can you do as a street dude with that type of evidence? Tell me, where is that gonna end my career? Anywhere but.
I think it's a fair question
with
to
the
ask.
people. Like, what were you gonna do with that? What was your next step with that?
Is that what?
It's bozo shit. Cause who's talking about ending dude like that? None of that shit makes sense.
Yeah. No, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gang. That was the end of that, right? So basically, here's what we got. Wack 100 initially made a video about 2 months down the line saying he got a flash drive that has all this incriminating evidence against Drake that was recorded by Top 5, Drake's protege in Toronto, correct? We go from that, then we get AD from No Jumper, not from No Jumper, used to be on No Jumper, now on Fake Unity World, saying that there's very much validity to what Wack 100 is saying about this flash drive that supposedly has incriminating evidence of Drake doing a so-called murder for hire. Allegedly, gang. Okay? So we get to now where Drake calls Adam 22 and tells Adam 22 he's very much interested on what Wack 100 is supposed to do with this incriminating information on him if he's supposed to be a street guy. Now, apparently, Drake don't realize that Wack 100 is a cop, a policeman, champ, a Piru policeman. He doesn't realize these things. So Drake's like, well, if it's in his hands, it's probably in good hands. No, champ. Drake, you have been on the FBI list the last 2 years, gang. You've been on the FBI list for a minute. The FBI have been watching you, champ, all right? You might not want whatever this guy has in his hands, okay? I'm going to just say that. If somebody has this incriminating evidence against you and is trying to let you know that they have it, chances are they're trying to extort you, champ, just letting you know. Might be under the guise of extortion. Allegedly. We got Who Goes Yonder with 199 in Town Tax who says, have you ever played Have You Ever? I don't know, champ. Sounds like Euphoria to me. Run up these likes, man. Should like, share the video. Salute to you for paying them town taxes, man. Hey, look. If this is indeed a fact, if this is indeed true, champ, Drake, you are going to jail, champ, unless you abide by these extortionary orders. Allegedly. I'm going to say that. Also, remember what I said earlier. Allegedly, the Pop-Out show was a direct result of Drake trying to use some Mexicans to allegedly get TDE and K Dot up out of here. All right? So, apparently, that was a response. Allegedly. That's what I was told. But again, it would make sense for Drake to try and destroy and try to put an order on someone, right? To put a ticket or a bag on somebody's head as a direct result of his entire career going downward. I mean, this beef has costed Drake another $600 million in advance money from UMG. This is a fact. Drake wanted to get that $600 million advance from UMG and go higher. He got the $400 million prior to the beef. He wanted to get $600 million, couldn't get it. So the beef cost him nearly $1 billion. 400 more million would have been $1 billion deal. Now, mind you, Drake has gotten the biggest deal in music history. Nobody has gotten a deal for $400 million ever. Drake is the first person to do these things. Congratulations, champ. Nobody cares. But also have one more album to drop before you get dropped from UMG as a collective, and you'll be a solo artist with no backing. You'll be an independent artist with no label. You might be the biggest artist ever, without a label after your last album with UMG. Just saying. However, there are some things that people believe that you are responsible for that are in the criminal sector of life. By the way, people do believe that you are responsible for the unaliving of XXXTentacion. People think that you're responsible for that. All right? People also believe you are a Geppetto. And that you heinous things with minors. And that there might be some proof. All right? There's a few things you might be guilty of that a lot of people believe that you're guilty of, champ. And some of these things can actually be proven. Some might not, but some things can definitely be proven. Some of the things we actually seen for our own selves. You dig? No matter who tries to deny it, who tries to play Frank Shield for you, champ. I don't care who is protecting your Frank in the bathroom, champ. This won't stop the feds from marching in or the embassy and locking you up if you are found guilty for any said acts. I'ma also say that too. By the way, hey gang, do the man a favor and run up these likes. Do you believe this beige on beige criminality that we just witnessed up here today? Do you? Oh, we got Frank lovers in the building. Hey champ, do me a favor. Make sure you wipe your mouth before you get to the gym. By the way, I wanted you to make sure you wipe your mouth because I see Caspers on your mouth, champ. I see Casper Juniors all around your mouth, champ. You have a Casper goatee. Did you know that, champ? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you've been eating nothing but powdered donuts, except that powder is wet. Yeah, whatever powdered donuts you ate were wet donuts. Apparently so, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, champ, those was wet powdered donuts you ate. Apparently. Tree says, does Drake still live in Texas? From what I Toronto. I don't know if he lives in Texas still. I have no idea. I couldn't even answer. If I had an answer, I'll let you know. But as far as I know, he has been in Toronto. I don't think he wants anything to do with America at this point, especially after the, celebration of his downfall. He probably ain't in America, bro. I'll have any type of, reason to go. But he was in New York recently, though, because he paid for somebody's dinner, so he was in the States. I will say that. So maybe he is in Texas. I don't know. But last time we saw him publicly saw him on social media, he was in Toronto. That's all I'm going to say. This is crazy, though. Saying F. Sandra Graham is crazy. Unfortunately, the last person who said F. Sandra Graham and invited his Frank into Sandra's neck, that guy, unfortunately, is not here with us anymore. Now, that's not to say that something happened to Wack, but Wack, don't think that Drake wouldn't try to get at you. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, he might be soft and delicate, needing a hug and all that, but this guy is still capable of putting tickets on it. That's what I will say. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments about this. Do y'all believe these things? What do y'all think is next? What's gonna happen, man? Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, gang. We gonna have more content later. I want y'all to make sure y'all smashing the like button. Make sure y'all sharing the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right. Join the Discord. Discord link is in the chat. We have over 1,000 members. We don't have any ghost in our Discord. If you can't pay your phone bill, you cannot go to the group. I repeat, if you don't pay for a phone bill, you cannot get into the group. So yeah, y'all can't come in if y'all can't afford a phone bill. I'm sorry. All right. But do the man a favor, run up these likes, smash the like, share the video. I got a public service announcement for y'all, and it goes a little something like this, gang. Are you ready? All right. It goes a little something like this, gang. It's the mayor, the one and only New York Mayor F. Eric Adams, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you share the video. Go to showfacenews.com and cop the merch. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.